Good morning and welcome everyone. This is quite an exciting morning, lots of information coming. I'm François Hill, Senior Director of Product Strategy here at SMA Technologies. This morning, we're going to discuss cloud and automation, obviously a theme getting more and more popular these days. Our team prepared several presentations and demonstrations, putting in perspective Opcon within this theme. Before digging into it directly, let's take a step back and have a look at the current context. So, to remain competitive in their markets, or even to create new ones, many companies have started their digital transformation, facing the ever-growing giants and the agile startups entering a new market to disrupt it. Technology and automation has become a factor of competitiveness to create value more than ever. Some organizations are already well advanced in their transformation, where others are just starting out. And the current crisis is only accelerating this trend. And those who once hesitated, today have no choice. The need for speed, efficiency, and agility to satisfy this transformation has brought up a new concept, such as DevOps, to reduce the time to market of new services or quickly integrate improvements to existing ones. We're now in extremely short cycles. This practice, but also the need for elasticity, has pushed to democratize the use of cloud technologies, often key for this digital transformation. And we will cover this subject all over this morning. So, needless to say, automation remains a cornerstone of digital transformation, whether it's at the level of continuous deployment pipeline or the integration of IT processing once these applications and services got deployed. Speed, yes, but not without security. Enterprise security is a real challenge between ISO 9001 standards, data protections, GDPR for privacy, so on and so forth, including environment isolation, system and application patches, privilege management, and many more. But also the number of ransomware and other malware attacks. It's actually increasing, damaging Windows systems for the most part, and of course, leading to interruptions of service and financial impact. So businesses are looking for ways to secure their environments by mitigating the impact on productivity and agility. This is nothing new. Business recovery and service continuity plans have long been part of the strategic agenda of IT and management. And here too, the crisis we're going through highlighted the flow of some plans, the lack of preparations of others, but also the robustness and the efficiency of some. We actually noticed that most companies that are doing the best are the ones that mostly adopted cloud technologies with things such as SaaS applications, PaaS, and ES. It's a safe bet that past this crisis, the adoption of the cloud will accelerate and undergo a substantial jump. But actually, that trend already started. So let's take a closer look at the challenges and the benefits of the cloud. The cloud and cloud technologies provide solutions on almost each of the points we've discussed so far. Infrastructure elasticity and on-demand resource sizing to absorb peaks of demand without significant material and hardware investment. The continuity of service aspect, an integral part of the advantage of the cloud offers. In public cloud, a myriad of off-the-shelf services are ready through infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and of course, software as a service. But however, data security and protection are the friction points for adoption of public cloud by organizations, just before cost control. So we're seeing more and more organizations building their private cloud in order to better control these aspects, based on the same tech stack at use in public cloud. One of the underlying challenge is hybrid infrastructure. How to integrate and manage this new environment, mixing public cloud, private cloud, data center, and legacy with mainframes every so often? Public, private, or hybrid? The transition to cloud isn't going to happen overnight anyway. It's necessary to operate and account for the legacy, with part of the IT in the cloud and part in traditional data center. Now, the question we might ask ourselves, are we going to rewrite the majority of applications natively for the cloud? Will we carry over everything possible and keep minimal a local on-prem part? Are we going to migrate to full SaaS solutions only? Of course, it's hard to predict the future, but it will certainly be a combination of all of this. But also, it's good to remember that certain strategic applications still run on mainframes and mid-ranges. Platforms such as Unisys, IBM Z, and IBM I, some of which announced more than a decade ago that they may disappear. One thing is certain, workload automation is at the heart of this issue. And it's necessary to invest in a flexible automation and scheduling platform capable of bridging these worlds seamlessly. And we will cover this subject more specifically in a little later. With these architectures evolutions, multiplications of applications and environments, and this trend around workload mobility, porting part of the workload to cloud, managing automations of the various data flow has become more and more complex. And we do know that workload automation is even more strategic as before. And this is why it's necessary to make sure it evolves to continue to answer the current and existing challenges as well as the ones coming in future. This morning, we've picked a number of subjects around this cloud theme that many of you have either started or planning to dive into. Our experts are going to walk you through existing Opcon features, with some quite recent, and give you the keys to project yourself on solving some of the automation challenges that you have and where Opcon can already help. And then we'll take a bit of time to discuss future. First, with Ben giving a sneak peek of Opcon 20 coming later this year. And to conclude, I'll take you through our vision and future directions. Thanks everyone, and happy Automation Academy. Let's get the demo session started.